change yours and see how long they put you in advance.
So I did the haunted house in 2022. The police are here at Yorktown.
Well, we got 3 police cars. 1, 2, 3. All right, so let me tell you what happened. These guys stole those people's box, and it's stuck inside. But since I'm still receiving mail here, they gave me a call, so I came out here like an idiot, and I have to show them proof that I'm not here anymore. Crazy. There it is. That's old Yorktown, guys. Sucks.
We'll let him go.
Well, you got to. Oh, you got to, please.
Well,
I want to go home. It's too cold out here to be standing here.
I got all your information.
Yeah.
We're probably going to have to get a warrant. Go in that business. It's
I don't
not
know how
yours.
these guys have so much authority.
Okay, so let's talk about what happened, right? So that Saturday, I was at my headquarters at 2700 Sylvan, and I'm just chilling when I get a phone call from the police officer. And she said, it was a female, by the way, and she said, hey, do you know anybody that is here at 201 Yorktown? Now, 201 Yorktown is my last headquarters. It was my warehouse. It used to be where I had my summits. It was where I had my previous haunted house. So yeah, I'm familiar with it. And she said, is there any way you can tell us some information about it? She kind of tricks me. I'm like, okay. So I say, well, I was just leaving. I'm right down the street. Let me take a left turn. I go down the street. I go see them, and get this. They're accusing me of still renting out 201 Yorktown or owning it. And then because here's the thing. There are stolen goods inside the facility. Inside my old headquarters, there are stolen goods. Apparently, the now owners or the renters have done some illegal activity, and they're inside there, and I have no idea, but the whole place is locked up like a fortress. And I tell the police officer, she says, well, we found your mail in the mailbox, and we Googled, and you came up. She goes, as a matter of fact, you came up a lot of times. And I'm like, well, I'm local, and I do these YouTube. She goes, yeah, I just saw one of your videos. And of course, I have my camera out at the time that I'm out there. But the thing is, that's weird, is that they were accusing me as still being the landlord there. I mean, the landlord. They were accusing me of being the renter. They were accusing me of owning the place. And I'm like, no. That is Revo Holdings. That's a totally different company. I said, they're the owners, and I rent from that same owner at my other place. And the weird thing about it was like, well, how do you pay rent? Can you show me a rent stub of your new place? And I said, well, I pay cash. She goes, who does that? And I'm like, I do, and a lot of other human beings do. I'm not the only person that pays rent cash. There are a lot of people that do this. So regardless of the fact is, I told them that I was not renting from this location anymore and that I had moved up the street. And the only thing that saved me is Angela. And Angela, she is the manager, the property manager. So she manages a lot of Revo Holdings, which is the owner, John. And she handles a lot of his property management. I talked to her, and she, a while back, she sent me a exchange of leases from 201 Yorktown to 2700 Sylvan, and I just happened to have that on my phone, and I gave it to the officer, and that's the only reason that I was saved. Now, I want to tell you something. I blew up Angela's phone, the property manager. I blew up the owner's phone, John, and nobody answered me. And honestly, they were going to have to bail me out, because if I was going to jail, man, for stolen goods that are not on my property, of course, the officers, the Dallas Police Department, they were actually pretty nice to me. But the Dallas police officer said, you got to show me some proof or we're going to have to send you in. And I'm like, what? So I'm blowing up both their phones and nobody answered. So that's my situation. That's what happened to me on Saturday of this past week. What a mess. And you know what's weird about it? I was going home, and I should have been home around, I guess, 12:30 or 11:30. I was there for almost an hour. Yeah. It was just nonsense. Anyway, guys, don't forget that in March, the 14th, 15th, and 16th is my junk removal summit here in Dallas, Texas. Sign up. You're welcome to come out and learn some kind of junk removal stuff. Bye-bye.